we got my boy. Y'all know him.
EMGRu, man.
EMGRu, man.
For music, Ru.
Hey, good seeing my brother. Hey, look. Hey, man, it's a long time coming with this. A lot of people I know, want to catch in, check in with you, see what's going on with you. Yeah. But really, man, what's been up, man?
Man,
talk to me. Life,
man. Life, yeah. It's kind of like you going through things, and when you doing music, it's like. Well, when I started off doing music, I was just strictly doing music. So it's like that's all I did. Just made music. I ain't know nothing about the business.
Just writing.
I ain't know nothing about. I mean, yeah, that's what every artist do, unless they just going off the top, so they say. But I was just making music, like, and that was it. Just making music, dropping music, not really knowing, like, if I was to take it more serious or learn the business side of it. Mm-hmm. All of the music that I was making, them views I was getting, that stuff was lucrative. You know what I'm saying?
So let's go back to it though. Let's go back. Let's take it even back. You know what I mean? For the people that don't know. When did you start music? Like you can say what age or like what got you into starting music? Like how did that even come about?
Well, I'm gonna be real. I always loved music. I fell in love with rapping when I was younger. I had the it was a Bow Wow CD. Little Bow Wow.
Okay.
The orange and black joint, when it came on, it was the dog growl.
The dog.
Beware the dog, yeah. So, boom, that was the CD I had, and I was like, then next door neighbor, girls that stay next door, girls at school today, so like, I used to have long hair, and it's like, you look like Lil Bow Wow, you look like Lil Bow Wow. Like, I used to try to rap and shit in the mirror and shit, right?
Sweet.
But then when my mama caught me rapping one day, she made me rap in front of the church. Like, she wrote me like a little church rap. Made me rap in front of the church and stuff, but I was like, nah, this ain't really my vibe. You know what I'm saying? And then I had ran into this dude named John when I was younger at the time and stuff. And
I remember John.
Yeah, I was at this camp with him. Shout out to John Rice, man.
Shout out to John.
But he was like, he was supposed to rap at the little talent show that we had at this camp at this college. But he seen me and my homeboy was like, nah, y'all gonna rap it. And ever since that day we did it, we rocked it out. We was young as on the wet. Everybody was rapping and singing and yelling out names. So we thought we were superstars.
Okay.
Man, after that we came back home after the little camp stuff, and we just started rapping from then, just making music.
So what?
I was about 10.
About 10?
I was about 10 when I first started.
Like,
Mom put me in church when I was 9. A year later, I met John and went on a little trip. I was about 10. After all of that happened, I was 10 on MySpace. Putting music on MySpace, taking beats off of like SoundClick and these other little crazy little websites and stuff.
And for the people that don't know, this was in where?
I was in Georgia. I was in Monroe, Georgia, Walton County. But that's really where I grew up at. I was always there. So that's what I was doing then with my homeboy Rosie B, man. Shout out my nigga Rosie B.
Shout out to Rosie.
Me and bro, it was like my first homeboy, and we just started rapping, and we were just doing that shit every day. But like I was saying, I was just making music since 10. You know what I'm saying? That's why music is not a problem to me. Like, I could take a break from making music and still come back and be making music, because I've been doing it since I was 10. So it's kind of like if you was shooting a jump shot since you was 10. You know what I'm saying?
You still know it.
You ain't gonna lose it. You're not gonna lose it. So I feel like it was time for me to step back from it, because everybody know now. Like, I can say everybody know now, like locally, people know now, like, yeah, bro got that flow. Yeah, Ru nasty. Yeah.
All right, and now we fast forward. When did you come to Virginia, and when did you come to VA and take the rap serious?
It was 2011.
Okay.
2011, I was in the 11th grade. And I was at GW, man. And I came up here rapping. Like, I brought all my studio stuff. My mom bought me a studio equipment when I was like 10. She bought me Pro Tools and a microphone and all that stuff. And I had that same exact setup. I brought it up here. And what was the name of the song? I think it was I can't remember the name of the song, but I met a homeboy at GW, and we was in class. I told him my rapping stuff, and we sat in there and wrote a little rap on the paper.
Okay.
See, I was already rapping, and we wrote a little rap on the paper. I went home, I freestyled my little joint, did it. posted it on Facebook. That was the first thing I posted when I moved up here. And I was like, oh snap, you can rap, bro, that's crazy. Woo. So then after that, I just took advantage of it, started going around GW. Just anytime somebody talk about music or something like that, I step in. Then it started getting like on up. Like I started hanging out with people out of school. Just like my nigga June. That was the first person I hung with. And I was in his old neighborhood, College Park. Parking lot was like a project. Yeah. And niggas used to just be out there chilling. Like it was always packed out there. We used to be chilling. And bro, June really like every time I was around people, he always shouted that shit out like, "Hey yo, my nigga spit." You know what I'm saying? My boy can spit. So after that, I started rapping. Then that's how I kind of got my name out in the streets. Like, hey yo, it's a little young nigga around here. This nigga, you feel what I'm saying? He got music on Facebook and stuff. And then I met Skeet.
Now was that around the time you dropped Better Late?
Nah, this was before.
This was before.
This was the build up. So boom, all this stuff was happening. Boom, I'm rapping. People finding out about me and stuff like that. But I only got that little thing on Facebook. I ain't did no project shit.
Facebook was starting out. Facebook was the only platform.
Yeah, man. I was posting little songs on there because that's how I started off. I went from MySpace. MySpace fell off. We transferred over to Facebook.
Oh, so it was back on the MySpace. Socially, it was back on the MySpace.
Yeah, socially, we always been intact. Like social media, I always been intact with social media. Like that was just the generation. Like I grew up, I kind of find like it's kind of like J. Cole, that middle child thing. I feel like a middle child, that middle generation where you caught the ending of the real childhood, of growing up, going outside, playing and stuff like that, to the beginning of the social media era and the internet era and stuff like that. I was right there in the middle of it. So I caught some of this and that. So it was easy to catch on and follow up with each one that was trending and stuff like that. So, and then after that, I made my name in the streets, kind of. Just everybody saying that little boy can rap. Then that's when, after that happened, I met a couple people that got studios and stuff like that. And then I met my homeboy Skeet. Skeet was working on his project.
Shout out to Skeet too, man.
Skeet was working on his project. And no, matter of fact, I met Skeet in school. He wasn't even rapping yet. Yeah, Skeet got locked up. I started working on Better Late Than Never. Skeet got out.
So that's when Better Late Than Never.
Yeah, so I started making a name and I started working on it and stuff like that. A little bit after high school. And
oh yeah, and like Better Late Than Never, you dropped that on what platform? SoundCloud?
That was on Audio Mac and Dat Piff.
Okay.
I was on Dat Piff.
So anybody that haven't listened to that first, go back and listen to that, and then you see the progression.
AudioMac.com or DatPiff.com. Yeah. Better Late Than Never, RU. Go look that up.
All right.
But yeah, I was working on that. It was really done almost, and I met Skeet. I dropped it, and Skeet had just got out of jail. And he was like, "Yo, this shit hard, bro. Let me push it. Let me have you push it." And no lie, tell anybody the story. Like Skeet helped me really put that to a number I never seen before. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, because he was doing a lot of
promo with it, bro. We just got cool off of like coming up like that. And then he started working on his project. When Skeet dropped his project, he had me on like, I think it was the second song. It was called Feast. It was me, him, Feast. Cam, Lil Just. We was all on Feast. And that's what really like made my name go and damn.
Was that record right there? Was that like
that breaker?
Was it like, all right, who all's verse on that? Was it like, all right, yo, I gotta kill. My verse gotta kill. My verse gotta.
It would have been if we came to the studio with no verses.
Okay, so everybody
really kind of came in locked and loaded.
All right.
We all had the beats and stuff like that. So boom.
Everybody knew what they wanted to do.
Yeah. So it was one of them things where like, only person that didn't come with one was Lil Just.
Cause he was young as hell back then.
And yes, and he raw.
But he was raw.
And he heard everybody verses going. And he was like, man, yo, let me jump on this bitch. He was like, yeah, shit, go ahead.
All right.
So when that joint came out though, massive people seeing me like, yo, man, you ran that song.
Hey, that motherfucker was hard.
Your verse was hard as a motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. No discredit to the song. The song was mad. Like, that shit was crazy. That song was crazy. It's still a classic. But, that was mad people was telling me, and I think that kind of brought, like, light to my name. Like, yo, we want more of you. You feel what I'm saying? What are you doing? You really spitting like this? So I did little other things, and I dropped Better Late Than Never. And, yeah, that was kind